When the pandemic first started in March of 2020, we actually had the first school closure in the state because we had one of the first 2 positive cases of 2 in the state of Michigan. So our partnership with C-Asist, which we've been running clinics out of the schools for several months now, helps with our mitigation to keep students in the community safe. We have, masks that we're wearing in schools and other safety regards like social distancing and things like that. However, in a large district like us with 2,600 students in one of our high schools, Fortson, for example, or 2,100 at Dearborn High, it's hard to do those things. But I would say that our mitigation in the schools is a lot tighter than in the general community, and it shows in the numbers that we're having. I could also say that our staff, and want to thank C-Assist for being part of this, we know that we have over 2,200 staff members vaccinated that have submitted vaccine cards, so we can actually tally that. We don't have as exact numbers on students, but we know that students and in the community, it's very important. We know there's been successful clinics that have been run throughout the district. Obviously the people that are most susceptible to severe illness are those that are medically fragile or elderly. We know the data. It's less. The students have they have symptoms, but it seems to be less overall. But they can bring that virus home. And so what we've seen is a partnership there to allow family members to come in. We actually have a couple stories where we've run vaccine clinics that I've heard of where a student actually could then convince the parent, oh, you should get vaccinated too. It was only the student coming in and they're like, I want you to be protected, Mom, that kind of thing. I've heard that a few times actually. So I think we all are in this together, and that's why the vaccines are so important, because those that are unvaccinated are impacting others in the community because of the great spread of this. And it is an infringement on everyone. And so that's why my approach has been, I want to keep students in school. Students have had a tough time with online learning. So the parents that know that their children had a tough time with online learning, by them getting vaccinated is helping to keep students in school. We also know that mental health is a big issue right now. People have been stressed out, family members, and so that's another aspect that I know C-Assist provides support as well. And that's something that we're working on with Mr. Asali, our executive director, who's partnering with Nancy Berry and has done a great job in our district to provide that support for our students during this most traumatic time, I believe, that we've ever had of 2 years of a pandemic. So I think that's where it's important too, because it's not just the physical and the health, it's also the social emotional that we need to support. And C-Assist is also supporting us with those programs. So it's been a great partnership with Nancy. We've partnered with her over years for other things. I know we also had our entire administrators that went to the mosque for a professional development day several years ago on a diversity equity series. So we're going to continue to do that. We do appreciate her and the organization's commitment to the community. And it's really helped us because we also, I do have to say, early on when the vaccines weren't available, DMC and Henry Ford, when the hospitals had the vaccine, they really stepped up. But then we had lots of companies coming to us, but C-Assist we're comfortable with, and we're only working with them right now because it's been one of those things that has been a great partnership. Again, DMC and that, the hospitals aren't providing them anymore. Now it's into other organizations in the community. So it's been tremendous for us to be able to go into different areas of the school, across all areas of the district, within schools and run these clinics and to provide education on why people should get vaccinated.